Okay, so welcome back. In this video, I will continue where we left off in the last video on the part one of module one of mathematics. This is the part two, and I'll continue with question number 14.
14th, this is a function, let's say. What is one of the solution to this given equation? They are only asking for one, but we can find multiple. You can do a lot, you can use a lot of options, which can be factorization, completing square, or, or the determinant method. I always like determinant. Let's say, if we can do it by factorization. So 10 times 2. Okay. So z square. So what I did, I just found like factors of 24 when added or subtracted would also give me 10. Now the thing is that here it's a positive number. I have these options: 10 minus 2, minus 2 plus 12. 2 plus 12 or negative 2 minus 12 is going to give me, oh gosh, 14. So I'm not even considering it. Out of these, sorry, negative 12 plus 2. These are two options. In negative 12 plus 2, um, I would get a negative over here. So I'm not going to go with it. So it's 12z minus 2z minus 24. The question is also, why did I even go into thinking negative or positives? That's because this number is negative and this gets multiplied. So when a negative is here, it means a negative number was multiplied to a positive number. So, okay, let's carry on. I'll do factorization. I get z in common. So that, and then negative 2 common. So that, don't forget the 0. And z minus 2. And then I get z plus 12 equals 0. So my two solutions are 2 comma negative 12. Mm, that's it. You could also try putting different values like 0, 1, 2. In this case, since 2 is the solution and they just ask for one of the solutions, you might have gotten it. But that can be time consuming in case your answers are all negative, because a person doesn't think of negative solutions the first time they look at it. Even if it's 3, 4, 5, it time consuming, so it's better to use one of the methods. Okay, 15. Bacteria are growing in a liquid growth medium. There are about 3 million cells per milliliter. Okay, per milliliter. Milli always means 10 raised to power 3, negative 3 liter. Okay, the number of cells per milliliter doubles every 3 hours. Okay. They get doubled every 3 hours. How many cells per milliliter will there be 15 hours after the initial observation? Okay, I'm just going to quickly read it again. So there are these many initially, and number of these doubles every hour. So these are going to get doubled every time. How many times is it going to get doubled? So if it gets doubled once in 3 hours, it will get doubled 5 times in 15 hours. So it's gonna get doubled, but how many times? 5 times. So it's just 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and into 10 is just one more 0. Okay, sorry, this is 3 million. We started with 300,000. Okay. Oh, wait, but there is no option as such. Maybe we did a mistake. Okay, 300,000 cells per milliliter. Number of cells per milliliter doubles every hour. Okay, okay. So it doubled 5 times, not double into 5 times. So when we say it doubled 5 times, so 1 time, 2 time, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So it's like a double 2 raised to power 5 times. That's what we were supposed to do. And this is, I guess, 32. So 32 times 3 is 96. This should be our answer. And 5 zeros, 5 zeros. Okay, better. Okay, there were 13 and 16 also. Okay, Vivian bought party hats and cupcakes for 71 bucks. So I already know something like this is going to happen. Total amount is 71. So each package of party cost had $3 and each cupcake cost one. Evian bought 10 packages of hats. So 3 times 10 means 3 is per hat and 10 is the amount of hats. It means $30 were spent on the hats alone. And then one times, and if everyone bought this many, and how many cupcakes? So we don't know cupcakes, so let's just say it's X. Let's solve it. 30 plus X equals 71. So X equals 41. So they bought 41 cupcakes. Okay. Now 16th, which expression is equivalent to this? So we can see that they have just took a common and they have taken x square, y square common and 6 common in all of them. So I'm just gonna do the same. That is all we could take as common anyways, but this. So I took the common. If I took it away from the first equation, the 6 is gone, y square is gone, but I only took 2 of the x. It's also similar to dividing x raised to power 8 by x raised to power 2. And we know when we divide uh, something with powers, the power gets subtracted. So we have x raised to power 6. This is what I got from the first, um, let's say, digit or whatever. And from second one, first of all, there's 12, only took 6. So still there is a 2 left. And out of these two, I took everything. So this should be my equation. Let's see, this is option C. Okay. Question number 17. A neighborhood consists of 2 hectare park and a 35-hectare residential area. Okay, park is 2, residential area is 35. The total number of trees in the neighborhood are 3934, something like that. The equation, this plus this represents this equation. Okay, so it means X are the number of I guess trees per hectare in the park area and Y are in the residential area. Which of the following is the best interpretation of X? So average number of trees per hectare in park. Is it related to park? Yes, it is. So yeah, residential area wrong. Total number of trees in the park and total number of trees in residential. So this is also wrong. So is it average or is it total? So total is what we get after doing it. So 2 is how many hectares there are, and X is how many are per hectare. So the perfect interpretation is A. I also want to explain why it is not C, because it cannot be the total number. If it was total number, the equation would be x plus 35y equals to 3934 because it's already giving us the amount of trees that are in a specific area. So there we go. When there's 18th, so there is again a graph, and the question is the graph shows the relationship between number of shares of stock from company A here, X, okay, it's on the x-axis, and number of shares of stock from company B, which is on y-axis. That's a known can purchase. Which equation could represent this relation? Again, before looking at them, we need m is equal to negative. Now, one thing they have played with is that the first equation is in the form y equals mx plus c. The second is not. The third is, and the fourth is not. So first of all, we need to make it like that because right now we don't know if the m is negative or positive. So it gives us 12y equals negative 8x plus 480, and we need to get rid of 12 because in the equation there's no y is equal to negative 8 by 12 would be 2 by 3x and 480 would be 40. So let's look at the last one. It gives us 8y equals negative 12x plus 480. Y is equal to negative 3 by 2x plus 60. So this is not the option since slope is positive. This is also not the option since slope is positive. So we need to deal with this equation and this equation. Again, let's just, now we have options. Actually, yeah, it's better to look at the y-intercept though. So let's just put x equal to 0 and y is 40. And y is only 40 over here. So it's B. You could also put y equals to 0 and see if x comes at 60 or not, and you can recheck your equation. Okay. 19th, circle A has the radius of 3n. I'm just gonna make it. B 129n, where n is a positive constant. The area of circle B is how many times the area of circle A? Okay. So let's solve this way. Area, let's say area of A is A, area of B is B. Okay, I'll repeat area. Big A is the area of circle A. Big B is the area of circle B. So they are saying that A is the area of circle B is how many times the area of circle A. So let's just put that B is equal to x times A. This x is the how many times something is of something. Let's calculate x. So what is the area of A? It's pi r square. And what is the area of B? It's pi r and also square. And let's cut the pi's. Let's find out the value of x. So I will just write 129 square n square 3 square by n square. Why did I separate the n's? Because I can easily cut them. And we can use calculator also, but 129 comes in the table of 3, so it's easy to just 43 and 43. And okay, I'm gonna calculate the square of 43, which is 1849 D. It was pretty obvious also because 129 is way bigger than 3. And when we even provide an exponent, we skewer it, it's going to give us a even bigger number. So D looked like a good answer anyways.
So that was it for the part 2. I'll be releasing the part 3 with rest of the questions very soon. If you like the content and understood it, like and subscribe. Otherwise, you can leave comments if you have any doubts. Thank you.